We're live, I think. I'm pretty sure. Have we already seen that one? Hope some of y'all join me today. Last time I went live, it was very lonely. What's up, Megan? Good. Looks like it's working. Hope you all are having an awesome today. I was just informed that it's National Margarita Day. Is that true? I don't have any margaritas, but that's what I heard. Like that's the word on the street. I don't need that yet. I don't know what I'm doing. Hiya, 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 hey, hey, hey. Hi, hi, hey, hey. What's up, what's up? So, today, I don't have any sippy. I don't have any wine. That might be a lie. I don't know. I don't have any wine. I don't have any cider. I don't have any margaritas. I do have a Bowie and a Moo and a B. So, my cup still runneth over. Just not with liquidy things. So, today I'm going to do an iridescent geode. And for that, I'm going to be using some iridescent paper. Some spray adhesive, hot glue gun, resin, and resin pigments. I think I might use some crystals. I may not. Who knows? It may get wild and crazy. Can never tell. But that's what we're doing today. So, what's up, Lisa? What's up? My name is actually Kim, Bethany, Sheila, Baby Doll, Janice, Mary. So many fams. Makes my heart so happy. So I think, first of all, I'm going to put this on the back side as well so that it, for the clear line that I like to add in here, it has some of that. And so to add that, I'm gonna use this spray adhesive. This is Super 77. I use this because it doesn't like sputter spray. It does like an even psst. So that's why I'm using this one. And while I say it'll be an even spray, it's 100% my luck that it'll instead. So I'm going to actually spray this out the window real quick because whatever this lands on will be sticky. And y'all know I like to barefoot art. Sticky. It's a sticky! It is also not the best smelling stuff. Ugh. So you can barely see there. This is on one of our clear geode forms. You can find it on our website, artisttilldeath.com. Or you just click the link down below this video. It'll take you right to it. So it doesn't take long for this stuff to get sticky. I did take one side of this paper off. One side of it is still on. So now I'm going to cut down a piece of this. I didn't measure because that would be way too plan aheady. Listen, B, I can't explain to you everything that's in my head right now. It'd be way too plan aheady. So, but it stays sticky for a little while, so it's no big deal. Actually, I'm going to crumple it a little bit because I want it to catch different angles. Of course, I got some paint on this. But it's one of the colors we're going to use today anyway, so it's whatever. Nope. Nope. Yes. Nope. See? What's the saying? Measure twice, cut once. I didn't follow that. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more sticky on here. I'm just spraying this into the trash can. Because I do what I want. Now that I have my bigger piece of iridescent paper, cellophane, however you want to say it, it's mermaidy. It's mermaidy clear paper. Okay, let's try this again. Much better. We're actually going to be pouring on the other side. And I'm going to take just an X-Acto blade and cut this down to the exact shape, size, and specifications. X-Acto blades are super, super sharp, so if you've never used one and are about to, please just be careful. You don't want to get any blood into your artwork and don't want to have a surprise trip to the ER because your resin will not wait for you. It will be set up by the time you get your stitches. Also, it's going to hurt. Think of like a paper cut, but with metal. Unless you're a cringy type, then don't think of it at all. Just be careful. Hope you've all had an amazing-tastic day. Our puppy penthouse should be in its place and put together this evening, so I am super, super pumped.
Coming today?
I told you at 7.
I thought you said he was coming tomorrow.
I said today or tomorrow.
You said he's coming tomorrow at this time. That's okay.
Not what happened, but
7, so I thought, okay, well, tomorrow at 7.
today at 7.
Really?
Yep.
Why wouldn't you give us more time to move this?
Well,
You should have told him tomorrow was better.
well then, will you come over here and text him and say tomorrow's better? I'll do it. I said today or tomorrow.
You said he's going to come over tomorrow at the same time. That wouldn't be today or tomorrow. That would be just today.
I never said the same time.
Around this time, he said. That's what he said. That's why.
If you read that message thread, I never said around any time.
Hey, that's not yours. You see it? You see that? Thank you. You see it? Thank you.
I must have it all cut out, y'all, and then the fun stuff will happen. Actually, I need to see something. Nah. We'll just cut some new for the inside. You don't have to have gloves on for this part, but I think I got just so excited to do resin with you guys today that I just went ahead and put all the gear on. Speaking of gear, that's not a word. Gear. If you are sensitive at all to resin, or if you're in a small working space or aren't in a ventilated area, or even if you are in a ventilated area, wear proper PPE, so like a respirator, goggles if your eyes are sensitive, and gloves, etc. Don't mess with your health while you're creating something beautiful, you know? You know? What's up, you guys? Thank you for joining me this evening. Evening? Well, it's 4:45. Counts as evening. So usually I wouldn't take this side off, but since I put the iridescence on the back side, we're going to be pouring on this side. So I'm just going to have to be real careful about my overflow. But even if some falls off the edge, I'm not going to get upset about it, because really what I'm most interested in having the iridescence in it is for like the middle area, because the outside I'm going to have a different other. Maybe he wants to know what time window tomorrow. How fun. Five or six? Okay. So now this is usually the part where I start adding crystals and stuff in here. I'm trying to get it to where it's not that bad of a glare. Work with that for now. So usually I would add crystals and things, but for this I want to I want to add this as kind of my crystals. And I don't know how we're gonna feel about that, but it's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully we all like it and we move forward with it. In case I don't like it, I also have some crystal points. So I'm just gonna like squish these together. And so it almost looks like a little flower, but it's gonna be my little crystal point. I'm using a hot glue gun. Stick that on there. I think it'll look just great. Oh, thanks you guys. So I'm just kind of like, oh, that went out of focus. I'm like accordion style squishing these together. In fact, that it may work out that if I wonder if that would, I don't know. So let's accordion this together. Put some hot glue on it. And stick it where we want it. I wish you guys could see more about how that looks. That looks kind of crystal-y, huh? Okay. So now I just need to cut more strips. Of cellophane. And since this is like not perfection, you can kind of just, I mean, not that there's any right or wrong way really with this stuff anyways, but and just do what moves you. I had a couple contact me. We're doing a huge geode for their, you know how most weddings have like a guest book? We're doing the we're doing a geode that people can sign the back of it as their guest book. So that's super neat. I'm super honored to be doing that. And so this video is kind of just helping me get ideas of how I can make their piece a little bit more unique, as well as I've been wanting to try this for a while. It got me. I'm caught to the glue. Alright. I'm not gonna let this piece of cellophane beat me. There we go. And I don't think I'm gonna go all the way down. And once I get these pieces put on, I'm gonna come to the back and just get a really hot X-Acto, no, maybe not a hot one, but a sharp one, and cut all of this off so it'll lay flat. I think I might add a couple of crystals into this as well. I'm getting really super pumped about how this is looking already. It's going to be very unicorny / mermaidy. Put a crystal point in there. Okay, need another piece of cellophane. Lisa, we have the Sticker Mule stickers on our website. They're not on Sticker Mule. They're already live on the website though. Sticker Mule has, you have a minimum quantity of like 50 and you order from there. Cute. Okay. I guess I could fold this up so that the cuts go through quicker. That would be smart. Right? Right. There. Strips of cellophane. Quick style. It's called cellophane, right? I could be wrong. I've been wrong, you know, a couple times. cellophane attracts static. Fun fact. Okay, put all these over here so we don't get them covered in hot glue. Now we have these little strips that I'm just gonna squinch. You can call that a word? Squinch. Squinch together. We're gonna call it a crystal cluster. Drop some hot glue on there. And apply. It's almost more than the camera can handle, it seems. Even if this isn't y'all's bag of tea, is that this cup of tea? I hope it inspires you to do something maybe a little out of the box, a little out of the comfort zone. I think that if you're always within your own comfort zone, then there's no growth as a person or as an artist. Unless you get out there and do something you've never done before, or explored a new art something, or a new restaurant. Or a new country. Just try something new. Even if it's just watching a new show on TV. Whoops, didn't add enough glue onto that one. That was quite a dollop. Fun. This is so like pretty princess. Definitely living for it. I think I'm going to pull some down. I'm going to put a little bit here and fill a little bit here, and then we're going to get going with the resin. In my head, that's what we're about to do. But you know, the more you add on to a resin piece, the new ideas come to you, and just go on different tangents. Kind of like when I'm talking. When I start talking, I'm pretty sure of where I'm going with my point. But then as I talk sometimes, all of that changes. Very wedding-y. Good. I'm thinking about, I'm Ritterhoffing. Sorry, you guys. I love that that's like an adjective and a verb and a noun. She's such an awesome little lady. And I love that you know what it is to Ritterhoff something. Oh, it may be too bright right here, so give me just 2 seconds. No. Also no. Also no. Maybe good enough for right now. The sun's setting here, so. Now you know, Kim. Now you know. I know it's hard to see this stuff on camera, but it's awesome. So I just get it in a little ball and I put the hot glue just in and around this end of it. Whoops. Need to add a little dollop. Re-stick it. I'm just using an X-Acto blade as my little stick it to it helper, but you could use the end of a paintbrush or a chopstick, anything really. We'll be fine. Nah, we'll be fine. So fun. I think I like how it looks like in this area. I may not cut those off. We'll see how it looks once we get it all put together. It's awesome to work with gloves so you don't get your hands sticky, and also if some of the hot glue hits your hand, it doesn't burn your fingers. At the same time, it's not very conducive when you're trying to work with stuff and the gloves are a little bit too big. I want to do a glitter geo. You totally should. Oh, it does look Ice Fortressy, doesn't it? Okay. Done struggling with that, so as an answer, I'm just going to stick a crystal in the middle of this. If it doesn't want to go peacefully, sometimes you have to force it. Dang it, almost got my face in the way again, or did, I don't know. I hear that if you freeze your glue sticks before you use them, that they won't do the silly string thing. Don't know if that's fact, I haven't tried it myself, but that's the word on the street. If you guys try it and it works, let me know. Maybe I should just bring it all the way down into here. That way there's no way my face can get in the way. In theory. I'm sure I can figure it out. Bethany, thank you so much. Really appreciate that, you guys. Everything that you guys give us goes right back into the channel, just so you know. Yes, I am placing little crystals, there you go, around in some areas. Let me kill this overhead. Hey Google, turn off studio light.
Sure, turning off studio light.
It's a little too dark. Maybe we'll just have to work like this just for a minute. Is that better, or was the last way better? We'll just do a little bit this way. Now hopefully you can see the crystals. Unfortunately, they're too shiny for their own good, you know? Struggle. All right, we're almost done with this part, and then we'll turn the lights on when we start adding colors. You guys have anything interesting happen today? I think I'm gonna put one more right here, then we'll move on. This one may be too big. That's what she said. Sometimes I'm on my own with those. What's up, Jessica? How you been? I can work pretty well in any light, actually. Whatever works for you guys is cool with me. Nene, thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. I really appreciate it. Oh, put the glue on the wrong side. We'll make it work though. Agreed, Pamela. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's add a crystal here and there. Maybe just right here. We'll start mixing some resin. Y'all rock so much. Thank you. Y'all make my heart happy and my day better. I mean, I always have good days. But having y'all's support, just showing up to see what we're painting today, there's just no words for it, you know? Cool. Okay, let's turn this bad boy off because I always forget. Move everything that we don't want to have resin on it out of the way because that part I also always forget. Actually, I wonder. All right, I may not do this, but I'm just thinking out loud. What if I just took a little bit and just like scrunched it up? And instead of, okay, let me think. Instead of, sometimes people add another ring of rocks, and instead of doing that, what if I did like a ring of my iridescence? Would it look like I was doing too much? What do y'all think? It is a geode base that we have on our website, artisttilldeath.com. You can find it under clear freeform shapes. Y'all like that idea? Okay, cool. Glad I'm not alone with that. So now it comes down to figuring out exactly how to do it. So I have these strips, and I don't want them to be straight because don't. So if I just like twist them and scrunch them a little bit, I think that could work. Alright, let's go. Let's cut a couple more of those strips before we get started, so that we don't run into a situation again. Okay. Now, I think I'm just going to, I'm not going to go all the way around because it's a little bit thin right here, but maybe I'll do it on the outside. Like someone cut it in like kind of the wrong area, so it comes around like that. That's what I think. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Megan, thank you. Y'all are my heroes. For sure. Okay. Okay. Let's scrunch this up. There is so much love in the room. Alright, so I think what I need to do is figure out my flow. I know this isn't going to stay liquid for that long, so we're going to have to hurry. Well, I don't want it to stick up too high. I can go back in and glue areas of it down. And since I'm coming around the outside, I can just continue this way. Except for that's not glued. I'm going to add some glue. Melting my glove just a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna use one of my stir sticks. This glue is super warm. Hey Karen, glad you caught us live. I'm just putting drops of the hot glue down and pushing anything that's sticking up a little bit too high down into that. No one's really going to be able to see the glue once it sets up anyways, because it's clear. Alright. I don't mind the height on this part so much. Even though I'm still pushing it down just a bit. it's time for the next. And when we start adding resin, it'll also help to keep this all stuck down as well. I'm finding that if you twist this as you go, it helps it to stay not so up in the air. And as I say that, it comes up. But that is fine. I should get this. I'm gonna use my Lisa, they will, not this one. I'm doing a 32-inch for that one, for the wedding one. I'm just using this blower to set the glue faster. Because the air that blows on it will set it. I don't have to hold my hand there quite as long. Thanks, you guys. Aw, Debbie, they look for the boys. Hey, Clara. It sounds like it's dying, but it came that way. Like, I promise you guys, I haven't tried to kill my blower. And I am making, hey Google, will you turn the studio lights on?
Okay, turning on studio
Oh.
light.
One second. Control. This is so difficult to control. My light source keeps changing because it's sunny outside. So I'm making a mermaidy, unicorny geode. So I watch a lot of like baking videos, not because I'm a baker, but because a lot of times when they work with chocolate, it has like the same not same theories, not same processes, but a lot of the ideas can cross over. Like they do a lot of molds and a lot of stuff like that. And so that's where I got the idea of just hitting it with some air to kind of set my hot glue. Hot glue is such a nifty tool. Cold spray, exactly. Oh, your Google was listening to me? That's awesome, because my Google half the time doesn't listen to me. I have to whine to Jeff in the other room. Will you tell Google to do this and this? First world problems. All right, we're almost done. We're just gonna connect these two right here, and we're gonna move on to the resining. Hot glue, hot glue, hot glue. I'm putting it just over the lip so it doesn't just all run off, because it is very, very hot glue. Hope I have enough cellophane cut. Clara, thank you.
Thank you.
I am super a fan of iridescent stuff. Hopefully we can make this amount work just right here. When I was younger, I'm still a fan of Lisa Frank. But like all iridescent-y things remind me of Lisa Frank. Boom. It's a wrap on the hot glue, people. Like McDonald's, I'm loving it. It's very extreme, it's very gaudy, very me, very about it. Okay, let's let that set up some, and we will start mixing our resin. Shocker, I'm using Art Coat by Stone Coat Countertops. All right, glue, doing the most. Isn't gonna take a lot. I think I'm gonna mix up like 4 ounces. since I, something. Oh, I took the backing off of this. Since I took the backing off of this, I really want to make sure I don't put too much resin on the front of it, because then it will run off. So we're going to try to keep it to an 1/8 inch. Then again, having this like shield-ish kind of situation will help some. Don't make me get the, fine. I'm gonna resort to air. Easy peasy. All right, now that I can see what y'all are talking about, googly eye coasters. You should do a drunk googly eye coaster stream. Oh my goodness, what, did I miss something? I must have missed something. I know I missed something. What's up, Lynn? How are you doing? I'm glad you got that calligraphy set. If you guys don't know, Lynn is in the room. She is my youngest sister, and she is doing her thing up in Washington State because she is a mad lady. And I can't even imagine how cold it is. Megan, I would so love it if you came to the summit. You're a blasty blast. Clear me googly-eyed coasters. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to order some, I guess, because I don't have any googly eyes. But as soon as I get some in, I'm down to do the googly eye anything. Oh, it's a little above freezing. It's not bad at all. A little above freezing is 100% Eskimo weather. Like full puffy coat.
Well, you know that's not yours.
He's living on the wild side. Y'all see him? Oh, I see. Hi, Nimmer. He's being precious. Hi, baby. He's such a pretty boy. Well, breathe, Miss. Hi, Beans. Bowie's not far behind because, you know, Bowie. Alright. All of the pigments I'm about to use can be found on our website, artistilldeath.com, by the way. Okie dokie. Today's the first warm day we've had in ages, a whopping 36 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not fun. Unless you're going snowboarding or skiing, then that's a good time. I'm gonna do that one day soon. I'm trying to put this level while having a lot of stuff under my this. Okay. Colors. We're gonna do some magenta, some green apple, some turquoise, and the clear is gonna be iridescent. I'm not gonna grease the pan on this because I want to have my colors kind of stick to themselves a little bit. So in order to do that, I'm going to not grease the pan. If I hear that chirping, that's one of Bowie's toys. A lot of times I get the boys' cat toys because they're too small for regular dog toys. Crystal, someone that has used what? Hey Teresa. So the first color I'm going to use is magenta. It is by Color Passion. I just got these pigments into our shop, artisttilldeath.com. When you get these, don't be alarmed if they're not all the way to the top full. I've talked to them about it and they just said that's the jars that they have right now. They don't go all the way to the top. I've had a couple of, I've used this paint one time and it looks like it's more than half empty. Please don't email me upset that you got gypped. It's just the amount that are in these. It's by volume. And I don't want to upset people yelling at me. Okay. I'm sure I'll bust in some wine later this evening. I'm doing inventory tonight, so that'll be a wine situation. Had to get more Fireball because it's Saturday. Right? Eco epoxy. I can't remember if...
Little thing out.
Huh?
I was like, why is this thing not making any sound?
You got the chirper out? I think I've used Eco epoxy before. I can't remember. I know I've talked to them and I was going to review it, but I don't know that they ever got back to me though. This color is Green Apple. It's by Resin Art. I tried to pick colors that would accent the shimmer that we already have going on. I think I picked appropriate colors for that. Next I'm going to use Turquoise Tint or Ink by Just Resin. It is a transparent. It's kind of a rigid bottle, so you don't have to worry about just all of it coming out when you squeeze it. Hi, Carrie. Thank you. I slept for like 11 hours last night / today, so I am feeling very much mo better. I want this to be kind of the deeper shade, so I'm adding way over amount. This treat ball? I don't know how he always gets it under the chair. And then the last color I'm using is Interference Violet Pearl. Nope. Yep. By Resin Art. So glad you guys caught that as well. That is what he said, and also she said. I'm gonna add this to my clear. So that it further enhances that shimmeriness. Okay. Let's close that up. Move those. Get some room. Okay. Now usually I put my metallic next to my center. I don't have a metallic, so I'm gonna do the, oh, they're still static. It's like attracting the, it's attracting my resin. That's so weird. Just gonna have to wipe those off, the points that got some of the resin on them. So I'm using my darkest shade to go around this part because I kind of want it to stand out even though it's a transparent. I'm just going to use my stir stick to kind of push the tint all the way up to the edge of where I have everything. That will further bind the cellophane and the crystals to the piece as well. Right. I think I'm going to put the rest of it just along this area as well. And I'm pushing it all the way up next to the base of my cellophane, just like I did on the center. If some of it gets on your cellophane, it's whatever. Nothing's perfect with geodes. Whatever. Jeff's sighting, right? Carrie, are you talking about the hoodie? Did you pour the resin into the wrap as well or keep it to the side? I just kept it to the side, but if you wanted to pour it on it, you could, but it's mostly when I push it up to the cellophane that's gonna really help keep it stuck. I realize now that would have been cleaner in terms of not getting the resin onto the cellophane if I had put the resin down first. However, it would have been more difficult in that it you would have had to deal with the glue after the fact, and I feel like this is just a better way for me. This is the iridescent and clear. Yeah, I did get that, Carrie. And then the green. I'm trying to get the green represented all the way around, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to get upset about it. It's just whatever. And now I'm going to just let the green kind of work its way all the way to the edge, because resin's only going to hold its weight up to an 1/8 inch. So this is going to spread out anyways. Alright, let's put some heat on it. You don't want to use too much heat because your cellophane will start to shrink wrap a little bit. And unless you're down for that, I would just really recommend against it. I'm just shrink wrapping the underside that I was going to cut off anyways. If I can just shrink wrap it down, it's less work later. I'm not going to even attempt to get that part because then I don't want to be in y'all's way. I'm just going to use this thing. I had more blue out here, but I've used all of my resin. I'm digging that look though. Misty, thank you. B, come see my this. You're gonna have to do a true color video because it's just not doing justice in the camera. Actually, you don't even have to come over here because I gotta bring it and put it in the dust-free zone. Anyways, I'll be right back, you guys. Yes, you can see the iridescence that we put on the bottoms are the blue color. said too. So you guys, what do you think about using iridescent cellophane in your artwork? Have you guys tried it yet? Am I the only one? No, I'm not the only one. I've seen a lot of people use it, and they always do brilliant, brilliant things. But have you tried it? Right, Misty? Claire's a brilliant artist. And if you come to the summit, you'll get to meet her because she'll be there. She's our right-hand lady. Totally couldn't have survived the summit without her last year. Thank you, Michelle, for joining us and being a part of our little art fam. So what's up, you guys? Ron and Jen came by. The summit is a Stonecoat yearly get together where they always got straight up zoomies right now. Give artists and makers and creators and YouTubers and basically anyone that wants to create a business from their passion, which would be for us art. All the tools, tips, and tricks you would need to do that. So it's really educational. It's a whole lot of fun. We'll be there. We'll be giving a speech and doing demos. We're actually going to be there for probably 5 days or a week. Which reminds me, Clara, let me know when you're going up there. I'll give you our dates. It's in Vegas. The tickets are, you can find them at artisansummit.com or go to Stonecoat Countertops channel. I think I have a link down in the description box below this. Hi there. You just wanted to say hi? Oh. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Unfortunately, these two little nuggets will not be there. Stop chewing on your brother. But anyways, read all of these things. And join us on all of our other social media. I need to put our Snapchat up there, but I don't have it on there yet. Also, the boys have an Instagram if you want to follow their adventures. All the poor pups are on it. Enough. Calm down, boys. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and seeing what we're up to today. If you try this out, don't forget to tag us so we can see what you guys are up to. We love you guys so much. Please be kind to one another. You never know what someone may be going through. It doesn't cost anything to be nice to people, you know? We will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. They said bye. Enough. What are y'all doing? Here? Here?